Hi, and welcome to your Friday Extra. I have some amazing, great looking people next to me. We are here at the Botanical Gardens in a very special event. So I'm going to turn it over to our wonderful Assemblywoman, Amanda Septimo, who's going to talk a little bit about this event and then share. We have a special honoree in this line. You have to guess who it is. Assemblywoman.
I'm Assemblymember Amanda Septimo, representing the South Bronx. We're here at the Bronx Botanical Gardens celebrating some of our Bronx heroes, and I'm really excited about that. But I also want to remind you guys to come check out the Orchid Show here at the Botanical Garden. It really is incredible.
And I wonder who our honoree is. Elizabeth Figueroa, you do community relations.
Hi, I'm so glad that we hosted Salamanca's Heroes Breakfast. Standing right next to me is Micheal Brady, one of the honorees.
Yes.
And I'm going to piggyback off what Amanda Septimo said. Please come back to the garden to view the Orchid Show. It ends this Sunday, April 23rd.
And Michael, the floor is yours, our honoree and our hero.
I am so honored to be here and overwhelmed by the support in the room today. Super grateful to Councilmember Salamanca for honoring me during the Heroes Breakfast and the New York Botanical Gardens for being such an amazing host, but also a key institution to the Bronx and New York City. And to Amanda and to Lisa, our Assemblywoman, our President, my friends first and foremost, friends first, colleagues second. I just want to thank everyone so much for all this work. We're not everyday heroes. We're just doing what we should do for what's right. And I want to thank all of the Chamber board members and advocates that came out today. And again, a special word of thanks to the council member for all the support.
Thank you. Thank you.
Happy
Thank
Friday.
you all for being here.
Councilman Salamanca is joining me. You are the host of this absolutely amazing event, honoring heroes. I have to say personally, I'm emotional as it is, a person. But tell me, what made you want to do this? You honored 4 incredible people, one who I'm, of course, truly love, Micheal Brady, but we had a police officer, Parks, pastor. I mean, this is incredible. Tell me about this event, please.
So last year we came over with the concept of honoring individuals that stepped up during the COVID pandemic. And we hired some high-level individuals that really showed leadership in our time of need. This year the concept was a little different. How do we continue honoring our heroes, but more those individuals that are on the ground? And so we started off with Pastor Reggie, who's been in the Huntsman community for years. He opened up a non-for-profit church,
right.
Really with zero funds, and he has this massive food pantry, and he has this clothes drive to help the homeless, but also those individuals that live in the community that just don't have the means to buy clothing for themselves or for their families. And then of course we honored Micheal Brady, who stepped up. He was in the forefront during the pandemic to assure that businesses did not close, that they had the resources or the information needed so that they can apply for the PPP loans and the grants so that they can remain open. And then we honored Police Officer Blanco, who came in when a grandmother stabbed a 7-year-old granddaughter. Oof. And he attended to her wounds, called 911, realized that the young lady was about to lose her life, so he sprung into action, put her in his vehicle, and took her to the ambulance. Took her to the hospital.
Right.
He made a decision not to wait for the ambulance, and that decision saved her life. And then finally, Ashanta Smith, the director of the Huntsman Rec Center.
That story was so incredible.
The day before Thanksgiving Eve, there was a fire directly across the street. He risked his life to save this family. He saved 6 lives. And these are stories that we may hear in conversations, but they need to be recognized. It shouldn't always be an elected official or CEO of an organization. It's those individuals that are on the ground doing the work, protecting our neighbors. And so, today I'm just using my platform to honor those individuals in the Bronx.
And that platform is huge. At the end of the day, these things happen because visionaries like yourself are able to put this thing together. And the highlight of it all at the end was when the gentleman said $6 million. It's almost like you're giving $1 million per person that he saved, right?
Well, and so we went to recognize him at the beginning of the year once we heard of the work that he did.
Right.
And in that conversation, he walked me around. He says, look at my roof, look at my playground. And so it kind of gave me the opportunity to view what the needs were at that rec center. So I spoke to the speaker. We're going through our budget dance. That's my #1 priority, and we're going to make that happen.
Okay, so here's another unsung hero for you today. Thank you for hosting this event.
Thank
It
you.
was truly a pleasure.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you. As you can see, this has been an absolute week of celebration, of community, of gathering, business support across our entire borough. Last night, we ended the week with our amazing panelists on the cannabis conversation, what it means, how the impacts of our businesses will be. And it was led by our very own Julius Budd from the Chamber office, who had this in-depth conversation with experts in the field. So this is what the Chamber is this week. Every day, we're here for our businesses to have these strong conversations, to honor those who deserve to be honored, our everyday heroes. So I walk away from this week, we all walk away from this week, grateful for being in this amazing borough. And this has been your Friday Extra. You have yourself an amazing weekend.